G'day fellas and welcome to a casted game. Spawning in on the east side of the map, playing in the colour blue as the Malians, it's Beastie Cutie. And on the south side of the map, playing in the colour green as the Ottomans, it is Salami with, look at that, he's got a gold little battering ram in the middle of the TC. Ain't that beautiful? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. We got two of the newest, exclusivest CMs for you guys here today. And of course, we've got the most beautiful little UI. Now, there's a couple little things that I've figured out with this UI, which I will be demonstrating to you guys this game. So let's follow around this scout while I do that. So let's hold on. Let me get it. Don't worry, I got it. There we go. All right. So this is the first hotkey I learned. Boom. Good night. We say goodbye to our upgrades if we want. If we want them back, then we just do that, nice and easy. And if we want to switch around the players, boom. We can switch them around like that, so maybe they've spawned on opposite sides, something like that. We can get it a little bit better. But already we've got some action out on the map as Salami begins Oh my lord, he's going barracks first. He's not even going for military school first. This is just a barracks first opening. This is interesting, and this is something that I've not seen before. Now, you guys will be familiar with the Drongo build. It was something that I developed as... Oh, we're going to have to change perspective right there. We don't want to hear that. Something I developed to try and be aggressive in the early game. Well, it looks like Salami has developed a little bit of his own build order here, and already we see Spearmen coming out very early into this game. Look at the aggression, a minute 40 into this game, and we've got the first Spearmen looking to begin sieging down the houses already. This is terrible stuff here for Beastie. We'll have to wait and see how he responds to it. When it comes to his actual resource count, we can see that he's only got 50 wood in the bag at the moment, and he might actually stop him from aging up here with this passive gold. Now, I know that the pit mine does actually bring in gold, but I don't know how much gold it is. It might actually slow him down quite a bit. This could be terrible right now for Beastie, but this is amazing from Salami. I'm loving this opening right now. Now, other civs could technically do this opening as well. It's just going to be a bit slower. It's not as good. It's not going to be as effective because the Ottomans get a reduced barracks cost. Only paying for 3 barracks, or only paying 100 wood for a barracks rather than 150 wood for a barracks like every other civilization. We can see Beastie now. He actually does cross the threshold, so he is going to be able to age up, but he's going to be losing a huge amount of resources for it. This is actually crazy. Is this just how the Ottomans are going to be played now? We just early aggression. Literally, this is it was 1 minute and 10 seconds. He was running across the map with the barracks at the beginning of the game. I wish I had checked in with him because I don't even remember seeing how many villagers dropped this down, but I'm thinking that might have been like, that could have been like a 6-vil drop right there. It could have been. It could have been a 6-vil drop, and now he's looking to kill the pit mine. Look at this. This is crazy. This is honestly, this is better than the military school opening. I'm saying it right now. It's better than the military school opening because it's so fast. How do you even respond to this? I mean, you can try, I guess... You know, Beastie could have gone a little bit differently. He could have gone onto stragglers with all of the villagers that he had and try and drop a barracks as quickly as he can to get that out. But look, now he's going for suboptimal houses. Houses that are around this mining or this lumber camp. Houses that should be around a gold vein. This is where that strength comes in. Ottoman aggression. Ladies and gentlemen, it is the name of the game right here. Ottoman aggression. So that Mansa Quarry is going to be coming up for Beastie. We can see that now, about 3 minutes and 50 seconds at the moment. So that first landmark going to be coming in probably about 4 minutes 15, 4 minutes 10 maybe if it's lucky. And the pit mine's gone down before Beastie even reaches the second age. The pit mine is down, and with that, it goes back into its hole. We ride on board with Salami and see how he's doing as the twin minaret madrasa is currently in production in queue. We can see he's got 5 villagers there. I'm loving this opening. Look how quick this is as well. He gets the barracks down, gets out 3 spearmen, does damage with them, and now just backs out. Still gathering up gold though. That's the curious thing. So maybe looking for perhaps an early wheelbarrow potentially. That is one of the options that he's got. Cleaning up a couple of wolves in the middle of the map. And we can see Beastie already reacting to those spears, fearful that there may potentially be spears coming back in for a bit of a re-up, and as a result, immediately drops down the archery range and begins training archers from it. So very, very curious to see this response coming out, and now finally going to be able to drop down that pit mine, but Beastie going to be behind by a huge amount. Keep in mind, pit mines are expensive. If I remember correctly, pit mines are 150 wood. This is a huge defeat early on for Beastie. This is massive. And now finally that archer's going to be out here, able to repel these spears. They're going to be forced back towards their base. And you see that message, how long it lasted on the screen. Well, we'll never have to see that again because, oh, that's a bit of a weird berry spawn right there. Look at those berries. They are deep within the forest. Jeez, they're hiding out. You ain't gonna find these berries. Look at that. You ain't gonna find these berries. You can just wall them off like that. You snug right in there. Easy peasy. Yeah, you'll never have to see that message again because fortunately we can actually get rid of it. If we just change the player's perspective, you can see over here the eye. If we just change the player perspective, it actually gets rid of the message immediately, which is really, really nice. But now we've got the first of the buildings coming down here. Keep in mind for Salami, he does have up to 138 gold. Now, I don't know what he was planning to do with that gold. I feel like he probably should have just mined another 12 gold and actually just gone for the wheelbarrow, but he's avoided it for now. Now we're going to be dropping down a house. Now, I guess the alternative is he could look for something like double broadaxe. It's only 100 gold for those upgrades as well. So it wouldn't actually be too bad for him to do that and would actually make a lot of sense playing as the Ottomans to go for an early upgrade like that. But we do see him focusing heavy here on stone. So it's going to be, it looks like an apparent 2 TC play. Checking on the other side of the map is Beastie. Not gonna, or rather, let me, there we go. I'm still getting used to hovering over which player we've got, so sometimes you will see the line of sight mess up a little bit there, but I feel like Beastie might even not be used to exactly what's going on. He's been destroyed by this early aggression. He's like, well, hold on a minute. I've got my handbook here that tells me what I need to do against everything, and that early aggression is just kind of, well, we don't have a page on that yet, but we're gonna put one in, don't worry. We're gonna put one in, and this is what we're going to start off as our draft. So Beastie going to be moving into scouts. We can see warrior scouts going to be coming in shortly for him as well. Trying to escape with this last scout to keep it alive. Warrior scouts going to be coming in any second. There it is. 1 second and should, there we go, get that movement speed upgrade. He'll be out of there. Easy peasy. Japanesey. Hold on, it's 2022. Are you allowed to say that still? Because like I used to say that when I was a kid. Easy peasy Japanesey. But you know, just with 2022, you say anything, and you know it's that classic case of you don't even mean to do it, and you're just gonna get cancelled. So look, if I've offended anybody, I'm sorry. I'm just gonna avoid saying easy peasy and then that next word. It's probably safe, even though look, there's a part of me that really doesn't want to, because I said that when I was a kid. But you know, I guess when you're a kid, you say stuff that you don't really look. Anyway, we're getting too deep for it. We're here to talk about Age of Empires 4, Drongo. Leave the political stuff out of it. Let's get back to the action. Second town center going to be coming down here for Salami. Something that we haven't seen in quite a while. A second town center. I just watched a game earlier. 2 players going at it for 35 minutes. Not a single additional town center. Both of those guys on 1 TC the entirety of the game. Salami. He's still sticking it out. Going to be adding in that second TC though. Plenty of villagers up here ready to go on to food. He's got 16 villagers on food at the moment. A lot of which are on the sheep underneath the TC. Beautiful little position he's got here. And I think he's got this worked out. 5 villagers here on the first of the berry bushes. We can see he's going to be just, look at this. He's actually dropping off to the town center. Not even dropping off to the Twin Minaret Madrasa. That's a little bit weird. Normally they should drop off at the Twin Minaret Madrasa. I don't know why they're not doing that, because there's actually no walking distance from the berry bushes to that. So a little bit strange, a little bit weird. Now, one of the things to note, these guys have got pretty close colors, blue and green. A lot of players have been doing this. They've been going like orange and red and like teal and green and blue and green and stuff like that. Now, I could technically change their colors. We could have a red and blue like we've got here, but you can see it kind of bugs out a little bit. So we'd have to keep the perspective on Beastie, but it says that Beastie is the blue right now, not the red. You can see this is blue, but on the minimap it comes up as red. And then when we change the perspective, now it says Salami. But anytime we go and look over at Salami's side, you can see it's red vills, but they've got the blue thing. So it just doesn't really work in spectator mode for me to do this. And here you can see it's got red with blue over the top of it. It's not bugged. This is just the way that it interacts. It's so strange. It's so damn strange. I got no idea how it works. So we're just going to turn that off. We'll just leave it as blue and green, and we'll call it a day right there. Hopefully we didn't mess up anything too crazy. But now coming through, we see that second TC expansion in for Salami. And now I don't think Beastie's really picked up on this. Now, this is where the issue comes in, right? 150 wood starting out for one of these pit mines. Okay, and then an extra 50 wood thrown down for the houses. So that's 200 wood that's been lost in the early game. That's a huge amount. But now we've got, oh wait, Professional Scouts is coming back. Professional Scouts is coming back, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a long time since we've seen it, but once again, 1 TC play coming out from Beastie. So it's going to be the 1 TC play with the pit mines, with the cows with professional scouts. So there's a lot going on here. Even though it's one TC, there is a big emphasis on economy. We can see the focus now coming out from Beastie. It looks like it's going to be a Grand Fulani Council. It's throwing down a lot of these cows down for the moment. Over on the other side of the map, though, it's going to be the MIA going down, the Mehmed Imperial Armory. We do see a blacksmith fortunately getting placed down. Now, interestingly, no military schools getting thrown down just yet by Salami. One of the unique aspects of this civilization is their access to military schools. Think of it kind of like a second town center, except it's static. You're just adding in extra villages that just produce units for the rest of the game. It's a set amount, though. That's the thing. It's not really a scaling ability. It's just like, well, here's your 2.5 villages, and that's it. Oh, my lord. You guys hear that sound? That sound means that we've got a point to spend. Oh, God, that's loud. At the Imperial Council. You know what? I'm going to give some feedback. I reckon that sound probably needs to be toned down a little bit. I got scared. My left ear kind of jumped a little bit. I'm like, ah! I need to write that down so I don't forget. Give me a sec. I'm unironically going to write that down. Sound is it just me, or is the sound too loud for Imperial Council point? That thing was insanely loud. It gave me a bit of a jump scare. I'm not even kidding you. But look at this. We got a bit of a deer steal, a bit of a heist. It's been a while since we've seen a deer heist like this. 10 villages in the town center. Going to be able to take those deer carcasses and at least put them on the ground for the moment. Beastie's going to have to send out some additional scouts if he wants to grab those. But the MIA is now up. You see the first of the military schools is down. Just going to be producing spearmen for the moment. Plenty of units out here in the middle of the map. And, I mean, if you take a look at the score right now, Beastie actually ahead of Salami, despite Salami being up another age. And I guess that just goes to show the power of the Malian economy. He's got the double gold vein with pit mines fully stocked over here. You got 8 over here, 8 over there. And at the same time, he's also got plenty of cows being pumped out right now. Probably pumping them out round the clock. Indeed, he is. Bit of a wolf attack over here on the east side. One of the things to notice, the wolf behavior has been changed. You can see the way that the wolves work. A little bit different. They've got a leash range. Remember the boar. It's exactly like the boar. Once you leash them to a certain point, they're just going to run back to their starting position. Wolves now act the same way. Third age now coming through for Beastie. We'll ride on board with him and see how he's doing as those scouts continue coming in. Now, keep in mind, with the warrior scouts, they move faster than normal scouts, which means that they move faster when they're carrying deer than normal scouts. So it's 1.22 movement speed. It's pretty decent. I think it's 1.05 for a normal scout when it's carrying something. And now the first of the knights make their way in. Salami looking very strong at this early stage of the castle age. Donzo's going to be coming out looking to apply some pressure. Villagers did evacuate the dance floor, but have since returned, rather, to the dance floor. Knights looking to try and make their way through. Spahi as well going to be jumping in. Villagers going to be running for dear life. And indeed they shall. But it looks like Beastie going to be able to hold this position for the moment. Evacuates to the town center. 15 villagers inside that TC. And we can see that knight taking quite a fair beating right there from that town center. Still yet to pick up any of the upgrades for the moment. If he was smart, he should kill that cow right there on the transition. I think he would have been able to one-shot the cow. I wonder if you can charge the cow. If you can, that is what you should be doing. Men at arms now making their way onto the battlefield as well for Salami. Donzo's upgraded to veteran, able to clean up the last of the night, managing to throw a couple of spears off towards the men at arms and shut this down. But Beastie slowly walling in this position over towards this south side of his base, and now over towards the west side of his base, also going to be walling that up as well. Looking to try and box himself in a little bit, give himself a little bit more space from these raids, because it's really going to start to hurt. And we hear the first of the mangonels on the field. Hello, Salami. How do you do? Salami bringing out the first of the mangoes. We see more blacksmiths being added in for him and more upgrades coming through. Looks like it's going to be, I want to say wedge rivets. No, it's iron undermesh. Don't worry, one day I will learn the name of all of the upgrades. Also see veteran archers coming through. Men at arms, unfortunately, going to get eaten alive in the base of Beastie. And now that score lead is really jumping up for Beastie. We can see he's actually got quite a high score here. 2,800 up against the 2,175 of Salami. So up about 700 points, which is a pretty decent amount at this point in the game. We can see Salami just oh my lord, Salami just rocketed. I don't know what happened. Mangonel could be caught out, unfortunately, in the middle of the map. Looks like the Sofa is going to be able to take this one out without too much of a hassle. Indeed they do. And the Donzo numbers looking hefty. 17 Donzos at the moment now for Beastie. Continuing to push out. We see double broad axe also coming in. He's picking up the economic upgrades. Also going to be picking up iron undermesh here. So both players going for that ranged armor. And now walls coming in for Salami, looking to prevent any of these attacks from coming through. They are relentless. Those raids, those very frustrating, annoying raids. And look at this beautiful little position that we've got here for Salami, cutting in through the wood line. I know that there's a battle going on at the moment, but it's just men-at-arms. They take a while to die. They take a while to kill. Don't be too fussed about them. Look at the archers as well. Now, these are some cool-looking archers. I'm gonna be real. These are up there here with the coolest archers in the game. I love your hat, mate. Keep doing you. Mango, Mango, Mango. Looking, looming. Will he hit it? Not a bad little shot. Needs to pull villagers if he wants to repair this bad boy up. He is going to pull villagers just in case. Could get a wall up in this little choke point. It wouldn't be terrible either. Just going to be repairing the mangonel for now. Nice little raid down on the south side. Salami going to be running for his life. Villager count. Oh my lord, I just realized the villager count. Look at this. Salami at the moment sitting on 71 villagers compared to the 46 of Beastie. This is the real difference. This is the economy. We're going to switch it over now to the income tab. Get a bit of an idea where these guys are sitting with regard to their income. And looking relatively even at the moment. Perhaps Beastie a little bit ahead, if at all. But we do see, keep in mind, Salami does have that passive. Oh my lord, he's got 4 military schools in right now. 4 military schools producing units non-stop. He's got the villager lead as well. Honestly, Salami's position's very good. And he's got the MIA pumping out units. This is quite good, actually. I'm liking Salami's position a lot here. He might actually be in a very decent spot. Towards the north, though, Beastie adds in more for the mining camps. Unfortunately, oh my lord, that wolf almost took out the villager. Down to 3 health over there. Beastie, not too bad on the mass. He's got a pretty decent mass going for himself, but a lot of this is just Donzo. Donzo quite well nullified by the men-at-arms that's coming out from Salami. He's up to 8 men-at-arms at the moment. He's also got a fair mass of archers that he started adding in. Now, my theory is, for the Ottomans, Spahi, Janissaries, and Mangonels. That's what I want to see. Will we see it? I don't know. Look at the villager mass that's moving out here from Salami. Salami, what are you... Oh, Salami's planning to keep drop. He's got 965 stone in the bag. But keep in mind, the keeps do build slower now. So if he's going for a super aggressive keep drop, he's going to need to really calculate this one to make sure that he doesn't have Lord Doubt smiling upon him. Beautiful raid coming back on the other side of the map. Beastie finding plenty of villagers back here. We can see that worker count going to start dropping down. And down here, we've got the workers that have been killed. 5 and 6 respectively for these two players. Now that keep going to be going down. Let's see if Beastie's able to find a way through here. Donzo's moving out. Mangonel going to get shut down before it even gets shut up, unfortunately. Villagers still holding it down. That's a lot of vills out here that he's pulled. 19 vills. And Beastie looking to try and hold this position. Villagers now under attack, but the keep going to be coming up. Went into the cinematic mode. We probably should have done that a little bit earlier. I do apologize to you guys. But the keep going to be able to hold this position. And now we've got on the front side here a blacksmith coming down. A Wallalol potential. Does it come off? I don't know whether he's going to do it or whether he's just going to... That ain't it, Chief. That ain't it. Unfortunately, the Wallalol is not going to be coming down. And Beastie getting cleaned up completely by this army of Salami. So I'm not sure exactly what happened there, but I guess the scouts just aren't as strong as they look to be. Perhaps that's it. Maybe that's what it is. We'll bring you guys back in now. So there was a lot of scouts there for Beastie. Maybe that's what he was testing. Maybe he was trying to test the warrior scout theory. Oh my lord, that's loud. That's so damn loud. We gotta turn that bad boy down. Jeez, give that one minus 50% devs. Doesn't need to be blasting out our ears. But look at this on the front side. Just look at this. Men at arms, men at arms, men at arms. Blacksmith pumping these guys out very quickly. 16 seconds a pop. And now Beastie going to be under attack. How does Beastie even hold this at this point? Look at the military count right now. 50 population versus 25. And on top of that, you've also got the 3 siege engines, which are just doing work, or at least 3 population plus. I'm still trying to work out exactly what all of this means. I think that's just the single mangonel that's represented here. I don't think we've got any more. Actually, did I just hear a mangonel in the back? Might have been the one on the front. I think it was the one on the front. But now we've got a mangonel coming out in response. I heard it. There it is. The mangonel coming out in response. So it's +3, I think is what it's saying. So it's +3. Beautiful shot on the backside there. It looks like it just went a little bit wide, unfortunately. We're going to bring that cinematic mode back in. We've got to do it again. As Beastie looks to really hold on for his life, and the Janissaries, the first Janissaries of the game, are now out. Beastie looking to defend. Mangonel getting a good shot off. Oh my lord, that was huge damage. Finally, a nice little split coming in from Salami. Villagers going to be moving backwards away from that position. He's thinking about dropping another keep. The second one is up. Mangonel's still holding on for a long time. He's doing a decent job. What are these units doing back over here? They need to be on the front side. And now another keep going to be coming down. Salami with Keep Mania dropping down. This is huge. Mangonel looking for a shot. Manages to find it. Beastie in trouble. He's pulling all the vills. Keep going to get cancelled. That is the brand new keep update. When you go too aggressive, you just got to cancel it. The new keep update, nerfed keeps, not as strong as they used to be. Not as good as they used to be. They take longer to get up, and once you've got them up, well, I mean, they're still just as pretty as they used to be, but now going to be attempting a second keep in that same location. Lord Doubt, does he smile upon it? It looks like at the moment the only thing Lord Doubt is going to be smiling upon is the army of Salami, as Salami is just rampaging through this base. Beastie with a 500 score lead, but Salami just absolutely engulfing the base with units. I'm feeling... Does Malian overscore? And this is the problem with score. Don't let score fool you. Don't look at the score. The score is on your screen, but that score doesn't mean anything. What matters right now is that Beastie is dying right now. He is dying. There is no way he's coming back from this. The military count is just too low. The villager count, sure, it looks even, but there's so many other factors to consider. He's in the base. He's killing his dudes. Right now, we could literally be taunting him. I mean, if he does stay alive, actually, that counterweight trebuchet not going to go down. I mean, okay. I take it back. I take it back. It's not over just yet. Janissaries trying to kill the Mangonel. Actually doing a pretty decent job, but actually, no, they're not. Janissaries are only doing 1 damage to the Mangonel. But at least he's got the men-at-arms. But Villager's now going to be repairing. Gets a decent shot off on the archers. Now, keep in mind, archers do take extra damage against the Mangonel. Janissary does not, though. Archers just going down. Beastie trying to hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Have I called it too soon? Were my eggs yet to hatch? And I called them chickens, perhaps. There's a lot of keeps to get through. First keep. Second keep. Third keep. Men-at-arms. Mangonels. So many damn units just flooding into this base right now, and I think Salami knows he's on the ropes. He knows that Beastie's on the ropes at this point in time. And we can see Beastie trying to draw attention over towards his enemy's base. Raids coming down, single units just attacking everywhere. We've got a veteran warrior scout, an archer just chilling out, and a gold mine. Is it a gold mine? No, it's a house apparently, just causing annoying alarms, and also picking up a Mangonel in the midst of it. But still we see Salami just rampaging through the base, trying his best to overwhelm Beastie, but Beastie looks like he might actually be holding here. Just when I thought I was calling it, Beastie manages to hold. Now, how is his score so high? When we've got so many villagers that have been killed from him, you can see 58 versus 85. What is it that's driving that score for Beastie right now? Is it that economy? Is it those cows? Is it just that there's so many resources here in the cows that's pushing up the score? That could potentially be it, because there's a lot. There's 2,000 gold's worth of cows all back here. So that could be it, but Beastie holding on for dear life. Springle does make it out. He's trying to get the shots off. You can see, look, the jittering. And unfortunately, the Springle is going to be going, oh my lord, those men-at-arms are slow. They do go down. It does go down, that Springle. More siege coming out for Beastie, trying to hone in on that name, the Siege Executed. Counterattack on the other side of the map, still just being annoying. You can see the scouts just chilling out, and look at this. It's just the little things like this, the little details from Beastie. Trying to take out that villager, but fortunately Salami on the ball here does end up killing that scout. But at least there is a single scout that remains in the base. An illegal scout. It is a sheep scout. I mean, I say it's illegal. It's not really illegal. It's just very cute. Trebuchet still firing off in this base, trying to hold on. Beastie looking for a way back into the game. He's still got the pit mines working overtime for him. Pit mine up towards the north as well, bringing in those resources. Oh my lord, that's loud. That is so damn loud. I think that's going to be the 5th point. Now, I'll be honest with you guys. We can't actually tell what the points are that he's investing at the moment, unfortunately. But we can see that it's not, I think it's called Military Academy. I'm not sure exactly. But look, it's been, the devs are aware. Let's just put it that way. All right, well, keep going to be going down. 2 mangoes moving up for Beastie. Mango's not going to be particularly effective against the men-at-arms, but will do well against the archers. Should actually one-shot them, if my math serves correct. These guys do 18 damage, so yeah, 54 damage, and then there's 2 of them. So they should technically one-shot it. Approaching landmark victory, 1 out of 3. 1 out of 3 landmark victory approaching. So he's picked up, he's killed the first landmark. Is that what it's saying? The town center. He's killed the first landmark. It's the town center. Where's the second town center? The Mansa Quarry. Is that going to stay up the entire game? And can I turn that off doing this? No, I can't turn it off doing that, but I can kind of move it up, I guess. So, if someone does a forward Barbican, does that trigger this? I guess that's my question, right? Still, we hear that Treb firing off. Mansa Quarry going to be approaching victory even further. The second Trebs now. More Trebs firing on the backside. We're going to enter into the cinematic mode once again as Beastie Cutie looks to defend on this position. Sofa, as well as his own little attacking units, little melee units. The Musafati warriors coming out to deal with the men-at-arms. Should be quite effective. Springald moving forward, looking to pick off the trebuchets on the back. We'll be able to do it, and we hear the second landmark going down. And now it's getting a little bit spicy because Beastie is holding on. He's up 1,000 score somehow, and he's going to be able to hold this position for the moment. Archer's going to have to fall back away from this. More men-at-arms coming through. And the trebuchets make their way back towards the keeps. They need to stay alive, and the question is going to be whether there's boiling oil in or not. We'll double check and see that it's still yet to be researched. Looks like one trebuchet has gone down. Second trebuchet still remains alive for the moment. And now Beastie's still holding on. I guess this is why he's just so damn good, isn't he? He's just... that's how good he is. Landmark of victory approaching, 2 out of 3. So we can see that it's sitting at 2 out of 3. At first, I thought that was Sacred Site victory, and then I'm like, oh, that doesn't really make sense. Landmark victory approaching. Surely that's got nothing to do with Sacred Sites. And indeed, it doesn't. Salami trying to keep the keep alive. He's gathered up plenty of stone. We can see he's sitting on 2,000 stone. A trebuchet. Boulder. Dishing out damage. Second trebuchet now coming out as well for Salami. Looking to try and clap back towards his enemy. Let's see where he looks to focus. It's just going to be the stable for now, working on that production. Third landmark, it's in the back of the base. And I do like this positioning. One of the things I just talked about in the last video was that people are probably going to be, you know, wising up to the Grand Fulani Corral. You want to put this in the back of your base. You want to wall it off. You don't want people attacking this. This is your pride. This is your joy. And Beastie fortunately putting it in the back of his base. A very smart decision. Still got deer underneath the town center here as well. Look how many carcass we've got here. 8 deer, 2 sheep. So plenty of food back there for him. Just needs to reestablish that position. More villagers now being pulled to repair up this position. Now at the same time, we've got a little bit of a counterattack. Beastie looking to secure this spot. Plenty of outposts coming through. Villagers getting attacked by the warrior scouts. Beastie just attacking all angles right now. We're right on board with him, and have a look at the line of sight that he's got. Also getting attacked by a wolf, but fortunately the wolf he one-shots it like English Longbow-villes. He just one-shots it, but still, this is my main concern because we've got a landmark victory that is approaching. Now Beastie's trying to repair the main TC. The trebuchets are just going to deal with it so damn quickly. He's got line of sight on it already. He sees it's at about half health. He's just going to one-shot that bad boy out completely. And now another keep going to be coming up. Once again, we're going to be entering into that cinematic mode just to get a bit of a bird's eye view. Springald's going to be firing off. Beastie managing to take off the first shot, but he's outnumbered 3-1. I take that back. He's not outnumbered at all. Cinematic mode now coming in for you guys. Boom, boom, boom. Look at that. Springald's numbers looking decent. He's able to push through. Mangonel 1 goes down. But the men-at-arms starting to move up. He's looking to hold on. Donzo's coming out. Mangonel 2 goes down. Beastie looking to clear out this position. Villagers going down. It's looking doubtful this keep might get up. And all of a sudden, the nerfed keep is starting to look a little bit more serious. You can't play with your food and eat it as well. No, sorry, Bob. You play with your food and that's it. It's on the ground and, well, oh, no, 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 no. No, 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 no! Oh my god, it's happening right now. We put it back on, 2 out of 3. Here it comes. He's actually going to do it. He's going for a landmark snipe. He's going to make the landmark snipe. Salami's going to win the game with a landmark snipe. The final boulder comes through. Boom. Good night, sweet prince. Good. What an ending to this game. Salami down 1,700 score wins the game against Beastie. What an absolute hold by Beastie, though. Fellas, go check out these two creators, Salami, Beastie. I'll leave links in the description, and I will catch you guys in the next one. What an absolute game.